I don't think it is. So, yes, we're going to see the Cossack coloured Mark II. It's a very famous liveried car, say, for the last run of this. But Evo 6 in the meantime, which is Tommy Mackinnon. So that's coming up next. We've actually got an Evo 6 here, look. Very nice.
Another one here.
Evo 6, marvellous. You got one over your side?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's a Safari one.
A Safari spec over his side of the desk. Who set the desks up? John's got the nice. Actually, John's got. No, I don't know. What have you got? Metro 6R4.
A Causey Ford Escort.
Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, he's also got a 206 WRC down there, which I'm slightly jealous. So I have a Renault 5 Maxi over this side, and a Duval actually in the Citroen Zara. Not quite so successful as Sebastian Loeb was in the same car there. And I do have this as well, Delta Integrale.
It's a road car though. It's not full rally spec.
So he's right. He's right. It's even got tiltable seats in my side of the car. So yeah, I've got a decent side of the desk. But yeah, I think John might be killing it on that. Maybe we'll swap seats.
That was a close one.
That's a don't cut as well. Yeah. I know, and you'll know that because John, you write the notes for the game.
Yeah, myself and Phil Mills, we done the pace notes for the game, and basically we delivered a video of the stages to Phil Mills, and he would do the high-level pass of the calls, and then we would sort of go through them together, make sure we're happy with everything, and then we basically stick him in a motion platform and chuck him around for a couple of hours while he reads them, and that's how we get such authentic sounding pace
notes.
So
he's being thrown around on a motion rig with a proper sort of headset on, as you see, intercom style, so that we get full realism.
Yeah, so Phil comes in with his helmet, we link that up to an intercom system, we take the audio from the intercom.
Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. The detail that goes into this, unreal. Unipe's been an absolute weapon, winning both Dirt 4 and Dirt Rally 2.0. There was a lot of emotion when he won the Dirt Rally series because he hasn't had the chance to practice because Unipe has been doing his Finnish national service. And John, they will be putting in many hours, won't they?
Yeah, I remember whenever I went to the Esports finals for stuff I've done, and I was practicing as much as I could. I was doing 2 or 3 hours in the morning, a bit on my lunch break, and then the whole evening before this was in the lead up to the live event, just doing as much as I could. So about 8 hours a day I think these guys would be doing.
It's mad, it's proper, it's in comparison to the amount of hours that you see Olympic athletes putting in. They really are very good indeed. Have indeed. Jared Pesch takes it. Look, so Jared Pesch by 12.6 seconds ahead of Karl Renoja. And Karl Renoja is our Estonian driver. And you can see that he went through by just 0.6 of a second. And it's Robin Searin who misses out. Kicked in, misses out by 0.6 of a second. That's really hard to take. Ivan Garduno looks 16 seconds back. Christopher Fortunato and Paul Beggin 21 seconds off the pace. But that is a dominant win by Karl. We're making notes here. John's writing down the times, are you, John? I'm hoping you've written down the overall time there of Jared.
Yeah, I have it ready to go.
Yeah, so we're already thinking about how we're going to compare that to the others. So our screen's just above the camera if you're wondering. So
and if you clip that, it's going to chuck you off in the trees on the outside.
And the bottom, and there we go.
Oh, it's a mistake.
Oh, big mistake. Off the road,
it's a big one.
Down the bank. Keeps it absolutely buried. Going to try and pop out through the trees, and that's a disaster. Nudges the tree. We're alive on board there, and that's pretty much game over, I'm afraid. But I wasn't that great in real life. Certainly wasn't as good as you in real life, I'm afraid, mate.
Yeah, that's it. There's so many different types of pace note systems out there, and it doesn't really matter what it says, or as long as the driver understands what it means. And I think, to be honest, a degree and angle system is more consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's less chance of crashing.
0.4 of a second ahead of Robin Jonsson, last year's runner-up. That could not be closer between them, but it is them who goes through to the semi-finals. Quinton Del Olmo misses out by just 2.3 seconds. Nicolo Ardizon as well, a fantastic performance, 5.6 back. We were seeing gaps like that on Xbox across one stage. It's so close between them. Unfortunately, Dorian Martin at the bottom of your screen there with an off on the first stage and a DNF, otherwise would have been in the mix too. And Kazuho Iwata, our Japanese friend, 13.5 seconds from making it. But remember, everyone outside the top two has more opportunities to qualify via the in-game World Championship menu, which I think will reappear this week for more qualifiers.
Yeah, we're seeing Unipankinen out in front now, and Lucas Fantasia in second, and that's who I expected to be at the top, to be honest.
Ray Cobbing in P3 is not far behind. We were riding on board with Unipe on the super committee section through there. I tried that yesterday, ended up with turnable damage in the fence at 108.9 miles per hour. Not ideal. Similar pace, see where they're turning into the corner between them. big cut there, look.
That was a proper send, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is Matasia. Is this the one left don't cut? Or is that, not sure, maybe. I think that was. John, you know,
I
you
think that was it,
yeah,
that was it indeed. Another up to.
Lucas Matasia and Una Pankinen, who just booked their slots a moment ago from PC. From PS4, we've got Tiana Rakatanaivo and we've got Robin Jonsson. Jonsson, the runner-up last year, so we've got our top 2 through from the World Championship. And then earlier on this afternoon, Jared Pesh and Karin Oja, the Estonian, making it through from Xbox. Sorry. So yeah, so that's our six drivers going through from today's quarterfinals for rally. We've got more quarterfinals.